Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you are well today. Right, we're back in Utopia. Last episode we finished our entrance building for now. I still need to do some foliage, but it's looking good. Actually, I just realised that needs to be extended down into that rock properly, doesn't it? There we go. So yeah, and then we started doing a bit of a design of our first sort of platform area that we're going to have over here. I'm gonna, what am I going to start with? I just want to sort of get this bit looking nicer before we move on to the landscaping. So let's see. So something in here. What I did favourite a load of things, didn't I? Here we go. Favourites. So you got these lovely things. No, these are the ones, the mossy things. So I'm hoping there's something appropriate in here that I can use as little posts. Here we go. That looks good. Yeah. So what I'm looking at doing is creating. So you got one of them, and then probably one of these as a flat piece. Like so, and then let's come out of there. Then we want glass, and we want, is that normal glass? No, that's not normal glass. Let's find a better piece of glass. So we want something non-gridded and plain. There is some just normal plain glass somewhere. Here we go. Then we can, yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's see what other details we can have with these favourite pieces, because look at this, you've got some lovely little details like this. Look at that, that could look really nice. If you can kind of, I don't know, how's that going to work? It's tricky that to make that look right. I like it. I'm just not sure if it's quite going to work. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's turn that way. Let's see if it works at the top, maybe. Kind of, yeah, something like that. Interesting. I'll try it and see what it looks like. See, and I love this sort of thing as well. So this could go right on the front here. And probably on the other side as well. Don't want to forget detailing on the bits that you're not always going to be looking at. That looks nice. Now I'm just wondering if it needs probably something like this at the top of the glass. I think. I might be wrong. Might not need it. That does look quite nice, actually. I like that. Let's see if I can. Whoops. Let's see if I can use this up on here. So let's bring it up. So it's going to have to go. Hopefully, I can line it up properly here. So this is going to go on the top. Kind of like that, and then I'll have to do a separate layer of something underneath it. So if I just bring that down think like that. Okay, now I'm hoping no, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? I was really hoping I could just copy and paste that sideways, but it's going to be awkward and do it all weird like that, isn't it? Why did the angles in this game not work? That's so frustrating. This is going to be a nightmare. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. That's just weird, isn't it? Right, let's just go with this and see what happens. Let's see how it looks once you've spread it right the way down. So I hope my volume's okay. I haven't done the editing on the last episode yet, so I don't know if I've managed to find any sort of sound level editing thing in my program. But that was commented on a couple of videos ago. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to keep my mouth right next to my microphone. There, that does look pretty damn nice actually, doesn't it, I reckon? That looks nice. Cool. Right, I think the whole thing, if I can line it up to here, like so. So I need to kind of copy it backwards there. But then let's snap that around. Right, try and line this up so it looks the same. I think back in a little bit. Like so. Let's just get rid of that little dude there. Yeah, let's get rid of him. And then this needs to go sideways along this way. Let's leave it there for now because I don't quite know what I'm doing here. Right, let's just have a look. Oh, I think that looks well nice. And as you're walking along here, it means that little kids can see through the glass. Cool. Right, let's just duplicate it backwards as well. Yeah, look at that. It's just this first one. Does it do that if I just select some random bits in the middle like this? No, that's just weird, isn't it? Never fully understand how this game works. Right, so I just need to... Yeah, it's going to be really hard actually to get this looking good. I can kind of fudge it a little bit, but you're going to end up with a little bit showing through here. But do you know what? I can hide that with rocks, can't I, realistically? Yeah, I'll make that work. I'll blend it with rocks. Let's at least just get this all connected in. Yeah, still going at a bit of an angle, isn't it? Never mind. We'll get there. Excellent. And then I think I can probably just duplicate that and fill that gap with a double post at the start there. Excellent. Look at that. That looks cool. Right, let's just come in here. Let's get rid of the old snapping. Oh, hang on. Let's try that again. So if I can fill this gap a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it quite like that, am I? Okay, let's just pop into here and find our nice mossy rocks, and then we'll find a nice flat piece like this that I can use. Actually, I can probably, because it is, it's showing all the way along there. So actually, I think I'll be right, because I'm going to put another layer there. So I don't think I need to worry about that actually. I mean, I do need to. That was silly. I do need to hide this this sort of edge bit here so that it all blends together nicely. Lovely. Let's just fill the gap down there. Nice. Yeah, so this edge, I think I want to use these same temple pieces. Let's just see what this looks like. Whether I can use something like this. This was kind of what I had in mind. If I could just line this up. Actually, I'll tell you what I might need to do. I might need to add it to that. And then angle snap and align it to surface. Let's just reselect that. Yeah, here we go. Right, so I need to turn it this way. Let's bring it down so it's just like that. And then I'll take it and, yeah, I'm not sure how I'll do it there, but certainly from here, I think I can pretty much take it all the way along there, like that, kind of covering up that top bit. Might just need to sink it in a little bit more. And then hopefully this is a good blend now between these rocks and this top section. And hopefully I can speed up the process by doing it like this. Excellent. So if you've got thoughts, ideas about anything that you want me to do in this zoo, please do let me know. If there's particular animals that you want to see, I'm going to be trying some pretty crazy stuff, and it's probably not all going to work. As you know from me, it's often a bit of trial and error with me. Right, how are we looking? I'm just trying to work out what. Yeah, so that is that piece. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's just come right out and have a look. Makes a nice top, I think, all the way along there. And then hopefully I can just kind of continue it around this edge here. Something like this. It's always tricky when you do things on corners, but you don't want to do everything on straight lines because that doesn't look good. I was a bit cautious about even doing this big bit here on a straight line because it's a big area and it doesn't always look great when you do that. I think I've just messed this bit up a little bit, but that's fine. I can try and correct that. There we go, just flatten it out a bit, bring it out there. Okay, how does that look? Nice. Right, let's come out and see. I'm pretty happy with how that is looking now. Right, so let's just continue along the back here a little bit. Don't mind if we shorten or narrow the pathway a bit as well. Actually, I can turn that around and use some different configurations, can't I? Something like that. Let's just try and blend a bit of this in, build it up a little bit more at the back here. Okay, how's that? That's looking pretty good. So let's just imagine you're coming into the zoo for the first time, and that would be your starting view. And hopefully you'll look down here eventually and see some giraffe. Nice. We'll do more detailing along here, but I think that's good for now. I want to do a bit of landscaping. So this is where it's all going to go wrong, because I'm not particularly good at this stuff, but I'm going to try. So what I want is some nice land along the back here. So that I can have some nice waterfalls coming down. And then this path is disappearing, obviously, so it's not a problem having that there. Just try and mix it up a little bit. Okay, so that's a little bit of landscaping anyway. Right, so how am I going to do this? I need actually let's do a bit of landscaping down here. So I want to take that down and then kind of take this right in here, because this is going to be the start of the water essentially. So you're going to have this big sort of lake area at the bottom, so that's where your giraffe are initially going to be drinking from probably. Then I want to shrink that right down. Now I don't think giraffes swim, so we don't need like an underwater viewing area or anything like that. But what I do want is a nice sort of meandering stream coming through here. Something like that. Nice. Okay, and then I'm going to do a bridge probably over here. Good, we're getting somewhere. Right, let's remove the water. So now what I want to do is maybe just gently slope a little bit here to create a sort of a beach area. Like so, just so it kind of meanders down into the water a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Right, then I need to get back to our barrier. You see, this is where it goes wrong for me, because I'm not very good at this bit. But I think I've been doing a bit of watching of other people of how this is done. So you get your glass in and you get it up to the edge like that. Whoops. Hang on. You want to do that. You want to select the whole thing and you bring it right up. And then you have to go back into your terrain. And then you just gently pull it over the sides like that. So then when you come to put your water back in, there we go, your barrier has worked, and there we go, you got your little sort of beach area over here as well. So I don't think the giraffe will swim, but the water is there anyway. And then hopefully, if you come back to this, make sure we selected the whole thing. Yeah, you can put that right down and kind of hide it. And that just means that next time when you come to work on this side, you don't have to keep removing the water from the whole thing. See, I'm learning. I'm always learning. Nice. Right. Now, how do I want this bit to work? So it's obviously I need an entrance for the zookeepers to get in. So where is that going to be? I've seen people do this where they don't have an obvious entrance. They actually kind of block it and have like a secret entrance, which I do quite like the idea of. So for example, I could have like a door here, then a little pathway out the back, and then another little door down here. So you don't have to have an obvious sort of viewing platform here or whatever. So I might do that. I think that's quite an interesting idea. So if I put a door just in here, I think, and then I think if I maybe just try and get it as close to the edge as possible without it actually poking through. Excellent. Okay, and then obviously you want null barrier. Let's get the length maximized. So this is going to go, let's just do this, and then we'll bring it, oh, not sure why that's, is that because it's under the pathway? It's not letting me do that. That's quite annoying. Hang on, let me just, it might just be, no, it's not because of that. It's because it's on the water. It's because it's going over the water? Surely I can have a null barrier over water. That doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, that's odd. Or is it because that barrier's there maybe? Let's just bring it to here. No. Okay. I wonder if I could just connect it to here. Maybe. Okay. Okay, so I'll have to use this as the barrier, which is a little bit odd, but it's okay. I can work with that. And then it's going to come kind of underground over here, and then around the back here. I'll play around with this obviously and make it all connect in properly. There we go. So here, for example, if I just add an extra one in, I can move that backwards. Just make sure, yeah, so that is all still null barrier at least, so that's good. Got a corner there that I might just need to maneuver. There we go. Actually, I can probably just, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it might have just been because that barrier was there that it was going a bit weird, but that's fine. Excellent, there we go. And then pathway, I can do a staff path coming off of this, because this is all going to be hidden, so of course it doesn't really matter what it looks like either, which is great. So let's also just do a bit of a staff path coming off of here. No, that's not quite going to work. That's right, I'll do it from here and hope that I can, there we go. Nice, and it doesn't affect this at all. So my staff will walk through there and then down and out here. And do you know what? I'm not even bothered about putting doors in, because it just messes up the aesthetic a bit. I'm not going for ultra realism. I just want my staff to be able to get in there. So I don't care if they walk through the rocks and then they come out down here, because the people aren't going to be doing it. It's only going to be the staff. So I'll try and do that where I can, I think, just because I think it will look a lot nicer like that. And then as for the waterfalls, they are going to be done with these lovely things, probably these tall ones. Just because I think they just look really cool. So this was the idea when I created the land, but yeah, we'll see if it actually works. So something like that, and then probably something very similar over here. I might do, say, 3 of them. In fact, I could do a couple that sort of combine maybe here. Could look good. Let's do something like this. And then I can combine it into one big bit at the end here. So that's going to take a lot of work to get looking good, but you kind of get the idea, I think, of what I'm trying to do, and then obviously manipulate the terrain around them, kind of smooth it off, you know, this kind of stuff, smooth the edges off, sort of surround it with a lot of rocks as well. There's going to be a whole load of, so this kind of stuff will come in like this. Kind of fill all the gaps in like this, I think. Yeah, I think it will work. And then, to be honest, I could probably do a lot of it without actually landscaping. Just doing these rocks seems to work quite nicely. Hopefully, you get the idea of what it will look like in the end. And then, yeah, it's the detailing then, isn't it? Of how I can make it look hopefully really good. And we'll get our animals in, of course. Build a little bridge. I think it'll look quite nice. But you know what? I'm going to leave the episode there. I think we've done quite a lot. I think this is looking nice along here. Still lots to do, lots of foliage still to do all around this entrance, but that's coming along quite nicely, I think. Let me know what you think. Do you like the entrance? Do you like the first sort of boulevard area that I've created along here? What do you think of my custom stone wall? And do you think the waterfall idea is going to work? Or is it going to turn into a landscaping disaster? Which it certainly could do, couldn't it? We'll see. We'll see. Right, brilliant. Let me know what you think, and thank you so much for joining me. I really do hope you're enjoying the series so far. Next episode, we will get our giraffe in, and we'll take it from there, basically. So thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you'll see me again in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye for now.